Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Nick Sicoli, and today I'm here with...
Ashley Peoples from Desatnik.
It's Christian Barron.
And Tom Advecki.
And today we are here to talk about the Cape May Beach Patrol Poverty to Cove swim. It's been going on for about 4 years, and Christian and Tommy have taken it over in the last year or two. So welcome, guys, and I'm excited to hear about what the Poverty to Cove swim's all about.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
appreciate
of
having
course.
us on.
So the beginning with the Poverty to Cove swim, how was it brought to the Cape May Beach Patrol?
Yeah, so it was put on by Delmo the first 2 years, and they reached out to us, and it was a good opportunity for us, obviously, because we had always helped them put it on. They had always asked us to assist with it, and we had to have our guards out there helping them. And for one reason or another, it didn't work out with them, and they offered to us. And for us, it was an awesome opportunity to raise funds for the Beach Patrol, who I think Tom and I can agree, but I think a lot of people agree are underpaid. So it's a perfect opportunity to try to raise money, give it back to Beach Patrol, and that's why it was kind of a no-brainer for us. We do it out of volunteer because for us the Beach Patrol has given us so much over the years, so it's easy for us to say we're gonna give it back, especially because Tom and I aren't full time anymore. We kind of just have our own things going on, but. Having said that, this is a little thing we can do to give back, and I think it's worth it. And, last year was a success, and this year we're well on our way to having way better than we did last year. So so honestly, it's just been a great opportunity for us, and we're happy to be doing it. Mm-hmm.
How many people do you guys have set up for this year so far, do you think?
Last year we were at 147, and we're already at 200 right now.
Oh, wow.
So we still got another week to go. We're hoping that in that final week, you get a lot of people who are on the fence about doing it, waiting for, see how the weather is, get a few more, and maybe hit 210, 220, something
Which would
like that
be awesome.
range. Yeah, a lot of people doing a fast swim. It's going to be great.
Yeah, because it's with the current, correct?
Yeah.
That's how you plan it?
Cape May has this really unique situation where the Delaware Bay sort of acts like a bowl, and at high tide and at low tide, it's either sucking water in or it's pushing water out. So we time the race so that it's pulling you down the coast during about 2 hour to 3 hour high tide mark. So the water is ripping about as fast as it can. To try and swim against it is almost impossible. One year, a fellow college swimmer of mine wanted to play a little game against ourselves. And if we were doing a 50-yard swim in a pool, it would take us around 20 seconds. We did that same distance out in the water against the current. We were swimming for 35 minutes as fast as we could, just hammering, and we finally touched the buoy. But every time you take a small break, you rush backwards.
It's like being on a treadmill.
Yeah, that's why when we say it's the fastest point-to-point swim out there, that's the reason. We have you going with that current and all skill levels. You want to go for a fast time, this is a place to do it. You want to just test your limits and you don't swim that much, you need a little assist, this is the swim for that.
That's what makes it so unique. Is that there's nowhere really like Cape May on the East Coast at all. With the currents, the town in general, but just the current and the way the water moves there's nowhere like it.
Yeah, you have that coastline that you get to look at, assuming you're breathing to the right each time. You got that beautiful coastline, and then you have the current with you, and it just makes for a super beautiful swim.
Yeah, I remember when we were guards, we used to do that as a workout. That was the workout. We'd do it once a summer, get a group together, and basically float down to the cove.
Is it a rite of passage in your beach patrol to do this, or you have to?
So your rookie week, or I guess they call it rookie school. So your first year when you're hired, obviously you go through kind of a grueling week of running in the sand, swimming in the ocean, getting used to what it takes to be a lifeguard. Final day, always that Friday, the last day of the week. That's the test. You need to go from Poverty to the Cove, and it is. It's a test for sure. But yeah, if you can do that, I think
hopefully you can do the job.
Hopefully you can fish a few people out if you have to. You can pull
Yeah,
out.
Exactly.
I think it's cool that Delmo had initially started to market that aspect to people. It's been a rite of passage for as long as we can remember. So now to turn it to the public and say you can do what we do, and that take part in that sort of tradition, and I think that's great that it starts to become its own legacy, and it's now something that we get to look forward to each summer.
Now, do all the proceeds from this go back to the Cape May Beach Patrol?
It's lifeguard. We have a lifeguard association we've created, and
Okay.
yes, that's every fund goes to that. So it's great, and I think our our current bank account is higher than it's ever been because of this event. We really have raised so much funds from it. It's been awesome. So yeah, it's nice for us too because we can give back. We can come up with creative ways to get back to the guards, obviously. So we still have to explore that.
And there is a
but-
scholarship involved with that, right? It's called Cleat Canone, right? Cleat Canone Scholarship.
Yeah, the Cleat Canone Scholarship Fund, which I believe, Christian, correct me, I think who recently passed, Buzzy Moak, was instrumental in starting.
Yeah.
I think there was
Yeah.
a crew of guys that were part of it, but he was very proud of that fact, and we're proud of that for him. And that's gone on to help countless guards. So that fund continues to grow. What we're doing is bringing in that money to the Lifeguard Association, and now that we actually have some money in that account, we'd like to continue to contribute to that fund, but also
Awesome.
branch out and do some things that fund doesn't do. That's specifically for scholarships, but I know Christian and I have been kicking around a few ideas, and the rest of the group members for the association, but things like professional development for guards, or maybe there's materials that we can use to get better education into the school systems. As a lot of teachers are on the beach patrol, we can bring our own guards into the schools, trying to do some beach safety and invest in materials for that. Just all sorts of ideas we have playing around
Yeah.
right now.
Some community outreach would be awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But basically just taking these funds and putting them to good use.
Cool.
That's awesome. I mean, I think it's good too. Like I think every kid growing up in this area should have a ocean safety course, because we all live here, but like it is not always safe to go in the water. So it's important that the local beach patrols to come out and, give them that education that they might not be getting from anyone else.
More so too is not just educating our own community so that they're safe, but educating them on being our eyes out there as well, because lifeguards are on from 10 to 5. And once they're off, you have your local kids that are there before then, and you have your local kids and families there that are after that. Just being able to be eyes out there to, when they see something dangerous happening, to give that advice, to give that knowledge, and to empower those people to assist us in that job, so that even when we're not there, there's some eyes.
Yeah, because after hours is when a lot of stuff happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's scary. The ocean, it's a very humbling experience when you're in rough water. And while we're there, I think, we all knock on wood on this, but
Yeah.
Cape May, we haven't had a drowning while guards are on duty since its inception. I know
History,
Buzzy
yeah.
was extremely proud of that fact, but it's not something you brag about. It's something that it's your standard.
Yeah.
You don't let that happen.
No.
So if we can make sure that we have a public that's doing their job and helping out as well when we're not there, then that's great. And that's what some of that community outreach can do, some of that education to our schools.
Well, Ash, are you going to sign up for this swim? Do it again?
You guys keep trying to make me do these events.
Todd makes me do all the events.
I think it's
know.
time we turn the tables on Todd. Get him
Yeah.
signed
Yeah,
up.
I think
should.
it's
He
time
was
for
a
him to do
lifeguard.
I haven't seen him sign up
Yeah.
yet. Maybe
Yeah.
he's waiting till the last week.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea. We should put the heat on him.
Todd Desatnik should sign up for the Poverty to Coast
Yeah.
swim.
Yeah, this is the official call out.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it's the fastest 2.4 of 24. That's what we're calling it right now.
He could try to
So,
win.
some good prizes if you win.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Well, where can people go to sign up if they're interested?
we have our link on our Cape May Lifeguard Association Instagram. We have the Poverty to Cove Facebook page. And then if you go to Run Sign Up and search for Poverty to Cove, it'll take you right there. So runsignup.com.
What time and when does this go off?
It's July 7th, and we're starting at 7:15. Get there as early as 5 o'clock. I'll be there, setting up the beach,
the
trying to
dark.
make sure everything's in the darkness, trying to make sure everything's where it needs to be.
Yeah.
And, get ready for an awesome swim. It's a great event. It's a great cause, and it'll be the fastest swim you'll be a part of.
Cool.
Cool. Well,
Very
thank
cool.
you so much for coming by to talk about this, and I can't wait to see you guys there.
Thanks for
Absolutely,
having
man.
us
Yeah,
this
thanks for
Saturday. We
having us.
appreciate it, guys.
Bright and early.
Bright and
Bright and
early.
early.
We'll see you guys there.